dry. Do you know I'm looking, and I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would?
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Becca. If you are new here, I'm a stay-at-home mom, and I thought it would just be super fun to kind of bring you guys along with a normal day. We have quite a bit going on in this video. It is going to be cleaning, but a little bit of yard work and just a backyard update. I thought it would be fun to give you guys a little bit of an update if you were following along with our backyard journey. We have been doing our backyard, or just kind of starting from ground zero, for like the last year. Our backyard was just a mountain of weeds and dirt and rocks. So one of our later projects, this was one of the first things we did, was plant a ton of trees so that we will have a backyard orchard for years to come. So this is all the way in the back of our property. So I do need to water all of these plants. I normally don't hand water, but I actually broke the hose. My husband ordered a new one, so today we're just gonna make a million trips. That's okay, my sons were having a ball with it. So we are finally to the stage where the grass is almost put in. If you've been hanging around my channel for a while, I feel like I've been talking about this for what seems like forever. The grass finally came in, and my husband has it almost all laid out. We do have to put some infill in it for it to stand up. I think we ended up going with the 2-inch grass. I'm so excited. It's plush, it's extremely soft, and the kids are having a ball playing on here. So we actually did have the company cut it into 2 rolls so that there's only one seam. Once the seam is completely put together, it won't be noticeable. We recently also started putting together the deck for the gazebo, and that's going to be towards the back of the yard. We're going to put the kids' playset up here. Eventually we'll upgrade that, but I do want to stain it and repaint it. I absolutely love how this is going to look. We decided to put composite decking pieces around the concrete border that we made. We just didn't want any of the seams of the turf to look unfinished. My projects in the backyard lately are trying to figure out some sort of border. I would love to have sort of a raised garden bed out here, just kind of lining the fence. I want so many different plants that I've been looking at planting this fall to vine this fence so that it just makes this beautiful green arch. I cannot wait. And then I'm deciding what kind of rocks or what sort of decorative something down here. I don't want to do any more mulch, but I would love to have a bistro set back here, move the swing back there, and just kind of make it a little seating area. I'm working on designing some sort of pathway. We're going to put a tree in the middle, and then we just actually purchased 2 more trees to go over here. So a lot of tiny little projects going on in the backyard right now. So in this section of the yard, we have this gap between the retaining wall and then the gap between the actual concrete border for the grass. We know at some point we would love to add some sort of shrubs or hedges. We can't decide. We go back and forth literally like every other week. We're at Lowe's or we're at a local nursery, and we just go back and forth between different bushes or shrubs or trees, and I just can't make up my mind. So in the meantime, so that we don't have these reoccurring blackberry bushes, you guys, every time I feel like I take out 5, I get 15 more. They never die. I've taken quite a few of them. I have them potted up, but they're all over the yard. They become a nuisance, and it's just something that I don't want to tend to in my kids' play area, which is essentially all of this grass that we're creating. So I want it to be a safe space. In the meantime, we had a ton of extra weed screen, and my husband had all of these rocks left over from doing the actual deck portion. So we decided we're just going to border them with a landscaping rock for now. If in the future we decide to use some sort of shrub or anything like that, it'll be really easy to just kind of dig a little circle and put in a plant, and it'll still be cute and low maintenance. I definitely want low maintenance in this area. I don't want anything if the kids are walking and they tumble or they trip, or my sons decide to jump off the wall, which they're now starting to do. They are climbing everything. I want it to be something that's just not going to be a safety hazard. So a happy accident. My husband picked up these white mini marble rocks. I fell in love with them. The contrast between the grass and the retaining wall is all gray. So I wanted a little pop of color, but something that's just going to be a little bit light. So I ended up going with the white rocks, and I think that they're going to be beautiful, just kind of lining all the way down. It's going to look really good.
I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on. I put my feet up, and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here?
So we actually only had 3 bags on hand, so I was only able to see a little bit of what it's going to look like, but with the grass and then the border, once we get the grass completely nailed down and then put the infill in, we will line all of the entire border with the composite decking so that it matches the deck for the gazebo. But I just love this rock. It's really pretty, it's light, it's not something that's just gray and gray. All of the rocks in my garden are gray, and I love them in my garden against the contrast with the green trees, but this is just going to be something that brings me joy. And it's the little things when you're landscaping. These things take time. I feel like we've been working on our backyard for the last year and a half, just trying to figure out how the space is going to function for our family. So if these videos are anything, I hope it's just a reminder that anytime you're doing something in your home, especially if you're DIYing it and doing it yourself, take your time. Don't feel like this rush. I feel like in today's society, things are just like instantaneous, and it's like that instant gratification. In reality, it honestly really does take a lot of time, a lot of work, and a lot of effort, and things don't just happen overnight. Are there things that do happen overnight? Absolutely, but I am learning, and my patience is being tested with this backyard, but in a good way. So I'm learning that it's okay that things are slow and good things take time. So I'm really excited. I can't wait to see this project completed. I will give you guys updates as often as I can, but that's it for the outside projects that we got done today. So before we go ahead and move into the house and start cleaning, I did want to share a little bit of the fall decor that I saw outside at Lowe's. I absolutely love walking into the garden center at Lowe's, Home Depot, local nurseries. I'm in that stage where I want to take every plant home with me, especially if I see them on clearance. I will take any plant home and try to nurse it back to health. My kids were infatuated with this massive spider, and it was honestly just so gross looking to me. Spiders are so nasty. I can't stand spiders, but I'll just include some music behind this. I thought the flowers were beautiful. I didn't find any mums, and honestly, I haven't had the best luck with taking care of them. So if I see any, I'll probably purchase them in October. This rocking bench, I have been looking at this since they brought it out for summer, and I am the person that will wait for something to be clearanced out. So I'm hoping it does go on clearance. There were a few of them at the store. If they do clearance out, I would absolutely love to have this in the backyard by our redwoods.
I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on just to wake you up. When I dance around, I can't help but feeling I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm just loving.
So these plants were beautiful. I did some research and I'm not quite sure if they're gonna survive. It's still a little bit weird weather. I feel like we keep getting these hot streaks and then it's cooling down. So I'm totally just putting off any of my plant purchases besides our trees. And so I was excited to see this on sale. I think this was under $13, which is an absolute steal. It's about a quarter of the size of the greenhouse I had last year. It was nothing special. I got it off Amazon. It was around $50 and it served its purpose. I'm actually still recycling the shells, but the cover of that greenhouse, it just got torn to shreds through our winter last year. I did not take it apart like I should have to prolong the period. So this one is going to work well. It's going to serve for homeschool. I would love to include some nature studies this year, especially during fall. And my sons absolutely love tending to seeds, watching them grow. I think it's just a really great hobby and it's something fun, but I can also include a little bit of education. So we're going to throw that together and then we will get inside.
Here's to the good days, here's to the sorrows. If this is a mistake, I know about tomorrow. I don't wanna fight no more, cause I don't feel the need no more, no. Just wanna make it stop. Maybe it's something in the water, or maybe we just hit the end of the road. Right now it doesn't even matter. It's too late not to let it go. And that's why I wish you the best and say goodbye.
Okay, so I'm going to do a super quick straighten up here in the front door area. My husband, again, is working on the deck and all of the things outside, so I'm just not going to move any of his tools. I'm not going to bother dusting, to be honest. I'm just going to straighten up the hall tree, and we were playing in the mud the day prior, so this area is just grody. So I'm going to wipe it up as best as I can, and then we will move on to making the sofa and then the bathroom.
Don't say we didn't. I was your first love, and you were my first one. Cheers to all the memories, the venom and the remedies, yeah. Promise I won't forget, yeah. Maybe it's something in the water, yeah. Or maybe we just hit the end of the road. Right now it doesn't even matter, yeah. It's too late not to let it go. And that's why I wish you the best and say goodbye. You start to get dressed and then we cry, cause we both know it's gonna hurt, but not as much as this does. So baby, bye. It's for the best and you know why. You gotta leave me here tonight before we make this even worse. It's gonna hurt even more than this does. We gave it all we had. It's time to say bye, baby, bye. I'll be, you'll be, yeah, we'll be fine. So let's call it a night, and that's why I wish you the best and say goodbye. You start to get dressed and then we cry, cause we both know it's gonna hurt, but not as much as this does. So baby, bye. It's for the best and you know why. You gotta leave me here right now before we make this even worse. It's gonna hurt even more than this does. Ooh, You ain't got enough of this fever, I so go. Cause you're picking your pace, no time to waste. I wanna love you, but life doesn't wait. You can't stay here and waste away. You need to taste every mistake, fall out and get up again and again. Again and again and again and again. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you up, meet you at the end.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put the laundry away, and then I'm going to head into my son's bathroom. You guys, I feel like October is around the corner, and I am not prepared. I am so excited for the pumpkin patch and for Thanksgiving and Christmas, but I just don't know where this year has gone. Give this video a thumbs up if you are ready and prepared for the holidays. I feel like I'm one of those last minute planners and I don't get things done until the week of. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you on Sunday for a deep cleaning. And don't forget to subscribe if you have not already. Say hello down below. I hope you guys have a great evening.
Don't you know what happens to dreams you don't follow? They crumble. You know I can't stay what you're getting so